New construction versus resale homes, the advantages and disadvantages. I'm Craig Power with Power Realty Advisors serving Greater Boston and the South Shore. Today you're getting a treat, a real estate crash course in new construction versus existing homes. As a buyer in this market, sometimes people are weighing this out. You know, does it make more sense to build and get exactly what I want? With this low inventory, you start saying, okay, well, what are all my options here? The best avenue for you will probably depend on these factors. So we're gonna start with new construction pros and cons, and then we'll talk about the opposite side of the coin, the resale pros and cons. Buying new construction, pro number one, the house will be turnkey and customized to your liking. I mean, the new construction process can go a few different ways. Maybe you're bringing a plan to a builder and getting exactly what you want down to the finest detail, or maybe the home is mostly built already. You're able to pick out some finishes. Customization depends on where you start, but theoretically, buying new construction, you should be getting close to at least your dream home ready-made. Pro number two, warranty coverage. New construction homes should come with builder's warranty protection. You, of course, don't get that when you buy a resale home. Potential problems with new construction, they can be costly. They don't necessarily pop up right away the second you buy the home. So the warranty coverage offers you some peace of mind. It covers workmanship type issues, not like natural disasters. Positive number three, all new systems. All new systems, okay, so no wear and tear. This also goes hand in hand with energy efficiency. A lot of buyers want their home to be more environmentally friendly. I tend to look at it more like expenses. So for what you're getting, you should be facing a lower cost for upkeep. Literally everything you're buying is at the beginning of its lifespan. And if I can add one more detail to that, you know, the all new systems, technology might matter to you, right? Smart homes, some buyers care a lot about specific cool features that can be included in a new construction home. Depending on what you like, that can be a huge benefit too. Gotta talk about the cons though. New construction cons, here's a big one for you, cost. Number one, upfront cost, premium pricing. New construction is gonna be more expensive on a per square foot basis. So every once in a while you hear, hey, it's cheaper to build. Well, it's probably not, probably. Of course, this is the main disadvantage, the price you pay. Like in most things, you want something brand new, it costs more. What else though? So con number two, and this is what I spend more time discussing with my clients really, time and frustration for project management, right? Do you have the stomach for what can be a long and sometimes inconvenient process? Project management is very big. Honestly, it ends up being a lot of work for me as a buyer's agent. There's just a lot of detail. I end up talking to my clients a lot about a lot of little things. And we do what we can to keep things on time and on schedule. Sometimes for me, it's about keeping you, the buyer, on schedule, believe it or not. You have to make decisions during that process. From the buyer's perspective, I think the major consideration here is stress. You know, it can be stressful building a home. If you're getting in really at the very beginning of the process, that's a lot. You know, staying on budget, staying on time, it can cause strife even in your relationship. You know, some people really enjoy the process of building a house, but you know, there's the disclaimer. Con number three, you'll hear this sometimes. Neighborhood is not a known commodity. There's less variety, there's less history. Subdivision may not even be totally complete, may feel a little cookie cutter, right? New development, property values may be volatile or somewhat unknown. Newer developments just maybe don't have the strongest identities, right? It's sort of a vague concept, but I guess, you know, you'll know it when you see it. Now, turning around here, let's talk resale. In this context, right, comparing new construction versus resale, we were just talking about this, right? So the number one pro would be cost. Again, buying an existing home is less expensive than building a home. Not a hard and fast rule, you know, context matters, but definitely in most cases in my market, kind of already covered that topic. So let's keep speeding along here. Positive number two, pro number two, you can probably move in on closing day. So we're just doing the opposites of the new construction cons, if you haven't noticed. Buying or selling a home is stressful anyway, right? But at least in this case, closing day, you get on record, you get the keys, you got your new house. You know what you're getting. It's the same house you saw at the showing. And that way it's simpler. It's often a 45 to 60 day process as opposed to many, many months of planning and communication. And Resale Pro number 3, like I said, another flip side of the coin, right? Neighborhood has an established reputation. And it's not just about, the look, obviously, right? Your mature trees and surroundings, as people would say, right? It's not just about your local amenities, known bus routes and stuff, right? I think in this comparison, I mentioned with new construction, property values being, unknown or up and down. So in my professional opinion, it would be a resale home in an established neighborhood, you're more likely to gain equity faster, right? Which if you can't tell, that's why I'd say a resale home is just a better deal in general. Resale negatives here are sort of the same negatives when we're talking about buying versus renting. Like they fall under your regular negatives of home ownership. So number 1 off the top here, right? The home may not be turnkey or may be in need of immediate upgrades or maintenance. You may be buying a home in need of a new roof, a new hot water heater, or you have your own plans, right? Building a deck or patio or whatever. Even if it's your dream home, maybe you aren't buying, what's in your eyes a finished product. Whereas with new construction, hopefully you are, right? Resale con number 2, fixtures of a certain age. Not everything is brand new, right? In fact, some of it may be old. How long will appliances and stuff last? Your home inspector can estimate lifespan, but you don't know exactly when something's gonna go. Systems, generally speaking, may be less efficient, so you have higher utility bills. There's existing wear and tear, where going back to new construction, of course, everything is untouched. And resale con number 3 here, I'm mixing in a range of thoughts. Said no customization or warranties, no builder's warranty, right? The home's not delivered, finished, customized to your liking, to your plans, but going deeper, some things just don't make sense to change, right? So if you're buying a resale home and you are going to make changes in the future, you have to consider this whole cost versus value equation. Okay, I'm gonna make future videos on this. I think it's really important. If you are going to customize your resale home, you have to do it in a way that makes sense. And that means you're at the mercy of the way it is now when you buy it. For the sake of this video, I'm not gonna go completely down that rabbit hole, but more to come on this. One more thing with resale homes, just talking about customization. Again, more to come here. There's an expression in real estate called functional obsolescence. It's like design defects. So one would be, not having a bathroom on the same floor as your master bedroom, right? Sometimes they say, 1-car garage is functionally obsolete for today's audience. That's another example. So that fits into cost versus value. It's just I'm gonna have to do another video on it. I'll come back to it someday for sure. Anyway, there it is, your crash course in new construction versus resale homes. I hope that was helpful. I think the value of the buyer's agent today is experience going through these deals and being another set of eyes for people, thinking down the line for them, how can we leave you happy? How can we leave you with the best possible result for you in this market? If you have any real estate related questions, or especially, if you're buying or selling a home in Boston or on the South Shore, call me, email me. I will always respond. Thank you again to everyone who has been responsive about these video topics. I really value your feedback. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.